1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Hello, gay people. I think I have fucked up and you guys have been able to hear me and not the music. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Holy shit. Hi. We're gonna do some more stuff today. Whoa, that me, I am gay people. Yeah, clicky clacky. Shit, okay. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Oh well. I am not gay people though. No, hello to you too, Terrell. I forgot to say happy Pride Month last week. Happy Pride Month. Anyways, I'm really embarrassed that I was like, okay, yeah. I'll have the music going, and y'all have just been able to hear me. I was wondering about the no music. Well, you see. Oh no. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna be making some more bracelets today. I have some Earl Grey tea, and it's gonna be a good time. And I cannot believe I unmuted me and not the music. That is, I think that is the largest mistake I've ever made as a streamer. Holy shit. Oh, that's good. That's really good tea. Well, you were really quiet. I genuinely thought the subtle background noises were from my game. I appreciate that. I was knitting. Let me just. So I've been working on this scarf since last fall, and you know, just like on and off. So I was just finishing up my row before I was going live. Oh fuck! Oh no! Shit! Okay, we're good. Don't worry, you'll make much bigger mistakes eventually. I hope not. Oh my god, that is so loud, and I don't like this track. Okay, I'm gonna just turn myself down a little bit because I am screaming. Okay, so hello, hi, hello, rar. Why is it so centered? Like, okay, hold on. Can I? Is there a world in which, like, you can see just a little bit more of my desk, and what I'm actually doing? Oh my god, the tape undid itself. Shoot. Okay. That's better, I think. Okay. Is that a T-dino? It is not a dino, actually. It is a T Loch Ness monster. It's very cute. I got it at the aquarium. It's very, very cute. I also have a Nessie soup ladle, and I'm very happy about it. And I am drinking a very nice Moomin Earl Grey tea. It's very nice. A bit to the bitter side, but that might just be because I am brewing it at too high a temperature. It's not a dino, I don't like it anymore. How dare you, sir? You put some respect on Nessie's name. God damn. Listen, if you don't put respect on Nessie's name, I will come for you. It not a dino, heretic. Brother. How dare you, sir? I mean, to be fair, I was never really a dino kid. I was always more of a cryptid kid. I fucking love Nessie. Nessie was my first cryptid. She's so fucking great. Oh, that, okay. Apropos of nothing, I'm just looking at my list of stuff I want to do. I do actually need to sort of keep track of what I've done already. So, I'm sorry, that was an excellent shot. Okay, let's see. We have a singular devil spawn. I will keep that one. We have goodbye, which I think I have to make some more of these. This is the kind of humor that I love. It's not good boy, it is goodbye. I love it. I love it so much. I don't think that gets to go in the good boy pile or the good girl pile, because that is a league of its own. Okay, so we have one good boy, then we have Nugget, which is also a league of its own. Okay, Doggo, good girl. How do I clip that? That smack. There should be a button somewhere for you to, like, do clips. Hold on, I'm just sorting these. Just so that I have a vague idea of what I've already done. So, good boy, good girl, doggos, kittens, puppy, that also goes there, mother fluffer, right, I also had some birds, I don't have a parental pile in there. This is incredibly skinny for a daddy bracelet. Like, this is even a little bit too small on me. And I have skinny wrists. Kitten, there. Doggo. I feel like this music is very appropriate for the, chaotic nature of what I'm doing right now. Okay, so we have 5 dog, which is what I wanted, so those can get crossed off the list. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cats, so that can also get crossed off the list. Hold on, I'm just putting these in the bag. And as always, if anyone has suggestions for, like, any word or short phrase you guys would, like, think was funny to have on a candy bracelet, please let me know. I am making these to take to the furry convention this summer to give away. So, you know, as much input, especially from the furries, but also, regardless if you're one or not, is very much appreciated. So I have a single daddy. I do not have a single mommy, which, heresy. We have Nugget and Stinky. Double spawn, mother fluffer. Okay. So, where to start? There's a murder outside your window? That honestly sounds pretty good. If it's the kind of murder that I think it is, and not, like, the criminal kind. Well, there's a lot of good options of chains. Are they all sugar? No, Terrell, your age is showing. This type of bracelet is commonly known as a candy bracelet. It's from, you know, the rave scene. I made a clip. Hell yeah, dude. Anyways, where to start? I'm gonna put it on the Discord. Hell yeah. Let's see. Actually, let me just get these out of the way real quick, because Hopefully I'm not gonna need them anytime soon. I might. I might. I have run low on colorful letters. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of the black and white ones, which kind of sucks. Oh well. What the hell is candy? Candy bracelet? Like, candy. Yeah. You could get those when I was a kid. No. Candy with an I. It's from like the raver scene. They're very popular among people who do drugs. Or something. I don't know. I was never in the raver scene. I never really did drugs. I just like the aesthetic. I think it's cute. Let's do some daddies. Let's do some daddies, because I only have the one daddy, and I need to just kind of smash those out. It's the name of the type of bead used in bracelet making, denoting usually a rounded bead. It has since become a popular name for any type of homemade bracelet of the specific chunky style. Yes. I looked it up last time. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot. So. What color do we want to go for? I honestly am a really big fan of just, like, doing random colors. So yeah, let's just do random colors with maybe a sticky outy bead, maybe like once every 3 beads or every 4 beads or something. But yeah, it's nice. I completely forgot to find the letters I'll be using. I should do that. Let's see. A D and an A and 2 more D's. Oh no. Come on. There we go. And a Y. Shit. There we go. Got him. Can we make one that's like red, yellow, and orange? I think I already have one of those. Yeah, Devil Spawn is already red, yellows, and oranges. But yeah, I can totally make another one. Just not this one. Maybe the next one. I'll make one... Yeah, my goal is like 3 daddies and 3 mommies, so the next one will be like warm tones only. Hell yeah. Where the fuck is the hole? That is what he said. I can confirm that Terrell's got a murder on his lawn. Wait, are you visiting Terrell right now? And you didn't invite me? Not that I could make it anyways, but still, rude. Rude. That's also orange. Variety is the spice of life. Nah, he sent me a pic. Ah, okay, fair. Okay. I cannot go perfectly for randomness because I am a human being and we as humans are notoriously really bad at randomness, actually. Surprisingly. But I do my best. I will be happy to host a stream or a group here, of course. Honestly, that sounds like a lot of fun. I have no idea how the fuck I'd go about setting that up, though. Man, it's everywhere across this lawn. I will, real quick, let y'all know my eyes are being really weird today. Everything is a little bit blurry today, so I'm having a hard time actually reading chat. I might just be becoming incredibly nearsighted. I don't know. I really need to go to an optician again. I went not very long ago, and I feel like my vision has just been getting steadily worse since. So. But, we're moving first, you know? Oh no. I have all of the equipment to set it up because I have too much stuff and too little inhibition. Take very good care of your eyes, Faye. I try. Another reading debuff, yes. Yes, another reading debuff. I think if we do like one bead either side, not that one though. And not that one.
Mushroom
Ooh.
bees. Mushroom
Thank you for
bees.
redeeming your
Whatever
mushroom.
could it mean? It means you've lived a life of sin.
Indeed. Also, I have a lot of fairy rings, the mushroom circles, all over my lawn. That is badass. That means that there are a lot of dead trees in your yard. Because fairy rings usually pop up around where a tree used to be. So that's really neat. You might live on what was once a forest. Previous owners chopped down a whole wood and created a lawn, so that tracks. Yeah, okay, yeah. That would explain all of that then. Yes. Oh no. Okay, we're good. Hmm. There. One daddy. And I think I'm gonna make the next one quite large. Because, you know, usually daddies are of the male persuasion, and usually the male persuasion has larger wrists than I. I think that's a good size. And then we're gonna go for oranges and reds and yellows, you said? There's a child screaming outside. Yeah, like fire. Okay. Let me just sort out some shit then. Hold on. First and foremost, I don't think I have enough letters. Yeah, I don't have enough... Or, wait, maybe I do. Maybe I have enough Ds. I do. I have enough Ds and almost the right colors. One of them's gonna be pink. But that's fine, right? Come on. Yoink. There we go. 100% fine. Amazing. Cool. And then let's fish out some orange and yellow and red. You know what? I'm gonna throw some pink in there as well, just because I have a lot of it. And I kind of need to use it. So, you know, it's like fire, but a little bit lesbian. You know? It's a lesbian fire. That's fine. It's Pride Month, after all. We need the lesbians in there. Oh no. Well, goodbye. Ew. Bug. Gross. Hold on. I dropped a bead on the floor. I got it. I got it. We're good. Phew. Okay. I feel like that's a pretty decent amount. Honestly, like, so we've been doing a bunch of packing this weekend. I actually, I had shit scheduled basically all weekend, and then both plans got canceled. Which is for the better, because we are slightly behind on packing, but it's fine. So we've been packing all weekend, and I found out exactly how fucking bullshit it is to be disabled when doing stuff like moving your entire life. So for those who don't know, I am in the process of pursuing an EDS diagnosis with my doctor. At last check-in, I was referred to an arthritis doctor with whom I am awaiting my appointment is the word I was looking for. Hold on, I need to sip some tea. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I'm gonna look at them when oh, right. Didn't you also get a POTS diagnosis? I did get a POTS diagnosis. Here's the thing. So the specific diagnosis that we are pursuing is hypermobile EDS. And a lot of the symptoms of hypermobile EDS overlap with the symptoms for POTS. So it is very likely that my symptoms are simply overlapping. Because the one thing that a POTS diagnosis does not account for is the severe fatigue. Which, you know. Yeah, hypermobile EDS is criminally underdiagnosed because it's like a patchwork disorder too. Yeah, exactly. So there's that. Fun little thing about, you know, me pursuing this with my doctor. I asked her, like, how she, as a doctor, would define severe fatigue. Because it's one of those things where, like, yeah, I can imagine what that is. But I wanted her, as a doctor, to tell me, like, full out, like, what is severe fatigue? And she explained, and it was basically what I was expecting it to be. And then I asked the crucial question. So, how would that play with ADHD? And then she went on to describe precisely what I have been feeling since I was a teenager. Of, like, having these bursts of energy and then being unable to do anything for basically weeks. Because you've spent all of your energy all at once in the span of maybe a couple of days if you're lucky. And needing to pace yourself before doing basically anything because you might burn yourself out on it. So there's that. But yeah, so I have an appointment with an arthritis doctor sometime in September because I had to cancel the appointment I got because I was going to a funeral. So that's fun. It's fine. Like, genuinely, it's fine. I can wait. It's one of those things where, like, the reason I pursue diagnoses for my issues is both, like, it's because I think it can, you know, teach me a bit better how to manage it, because it is one of those things I am dog shit at managing. Rheumatologist, yes, thank you. But, I forgot where I was going. Hold on. It's one of those things where, like, I'm really bad at managing my energy, and hopefully knowing what to look for and what to look out for will help. Like, yesterday it got to the point where I was almost collapsing multiple times. Because I ran out of energy. Which is bad. I have not felt like that in a hot minute. But, you know, it happens. But yeah, so... And also just, like, because pursuing diagnoses for issues you are having matters to other people. And, for you being able to get help. Please no die when you're moving, it's illegal. Don't worry, I'm fine. I did have very few shits to give today when I was doing the dishes, though. Anyways, I made another daddy, and this one is in lesbian colors. Yay, happy pride, everyone. But that also means I've got the 3 daddies I was gonna make. Huzzah. Plonk. But yeah, so one of the reasons I am very specifically pursuing this diagnosis is because I've known my entire life that I had connective tissue issues, as I am wont to call them. I think it's funny, because it rhymes, but I've never known what it was. And it runs in my family, as many connective tissue issues do, to the point where it is so normalized. It is so, like, hold on, we need face for this. It is so normalized in my family. Like, oh yeah, we all, like, get pain in our wrists when we knit. That's not, like, that's normal. It's not. It is not normal. Sorry, I was just admiring my softened chin. You can really, like, you can really see the weight, the gain I've weight, no, the weight I've gained in how soft my chin is. I'm just, sorry, I'm just admiring it, because it's so cute. But yeah, it's just, and like, it means kind of a lot to my sister that I'm pursuing this diagnosis, because she too has connective tissue issues, and just like, has been told by many doctors that it's just because she's hypermobile. Which is not a diagnosis, by the way. Hypermobility is a symptom. It is not a diagnosis. Anyways, back to the art. Okie doke. I don't really feel like doing any more parental ones right now. I think, before we move on to any more bracelets, I need more letters. So, where the fuck? There. I am going to pull out the other box of letters I have and get to sorting them a little bit. Actually, hold on. Let me just pack away these pearls. There's a very good reason that I'm not showing you the lid for this box, and it's because it would get me demonetized on YouTube. Because it is a repurposed box for a certain object I own that I have yet to leave a review on, despite promising the owner of the business I bought it from. Sorry. For those of you who either know me or was with me when I bought it, I'm looking at you, Gnaxer. You'll know what I'm talking about. Anyways. Don't know why I brought that up. Let's see. I know I have some hypermobility stuff too, but it's not impeding my everyday in a broad enough way that I'll bother with a diagnosis. No, that's so fair. And like, for most people, like, I went basically my entire life, I am 25, just like, knowing that I'm hypermobile, but not really realizing that that was the reason behind broader issues. And also, it hasn't really been an issue as much up until, like, semi-recently. Because that's the thing with a lot of these things, they are degenerative. And that is bad. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. I need a tool of some variety where I can just, like, pick up a bunch of them at a time. This'll work. Or not. It still sort of helps. Oh my fucking god. Man, this is the kind of task I'd go wild for. Please send me to work. Please let me sort. Yeah. Like, if it wasn't specifically beads that are annoying to pick up, I would also go feral. Actually, you know what? I find it usually a lot easier to just take out a small amount at a time and then sort them. I have... That is an E. Never mind. Weird thing also, the fact that it's in alphabetical order makes it kind of hard. Like, I know my letters. I know my alphabet. But also it's actually not in perfect alphabetical order. Because as you'll notice, a couple of these letters are mixed. Because there are not 25 or however many fucking spots in here. So also I have to remember which letters go with which other letters. Because we have... Oh yeah, most annoyingly of all, D and C were switched around. I had to do that manually. That sucked. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so on. Up until we hit, it'll be Q, which is mixed with W. And then we have R, S, T, U, and V are mixed together. And then X, Y, Z are also mixed together for... Who would put D before C? I know! I know! And then AU. Hurrah. Because they are also here. Bum, 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 bum. I just realized that I forgot to turn on the light. Oh my god. Why are you being a bitch? Why are you being a bitch? Just fucking turn on. It's a touch thing. Okay, it's refusing to turn on. Is your battery dead or some bullshit? I swear to God. Okay. Whatever. It also fucked with the camera a little bit. That works. Tea time. Execute them. Aren't you one of them? Of people who prefer D over C? Minor detail. I was about to say, I don't think Lou has a preference, but... what do I know? Oh, shit. That's an N. Cool. Oh my god, finally an O! You would not believe how few vowels in general there are in these sets. It's kinda criminal. And how many C's? Like, there are so many of the letters you never use. It's stupid. Which is why I'm sorting some of them away. I don't need that many of them. Please. really wish I could zoom on the camera that I have. I should figure out what the what a good quality filming camera is and just put that on my wish list, because I am working with 2 webcams and a dream. I also don't have enough O's, lol. Wow, dude. Wow. Wow. I kid. I mean, where is the lie? But still. Wow. A Sony ZV-E10 isn't that expensive and likely exactly what you need. Oh! Hold on. Let me just copy that and throw that into Google. Hold on. There. Oh, that's cute.
Hydrate, you bastard!
I will, thank you. Oh, I can borrow yours? That would be sweet, honestly. It is available at the Tech Giant. ZV-E10 here. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, this one actually... So this is... Okay, so... The Tech Giant, that is their name in English. Or the electricity giant? I don't know. They actually have a page comparing the 1F, the 1, and the E10. That is very fun. But yeah, I would love to borrow yours, honestly. Like, especially because once we're moved in, I would like to do, you know, crafting streams where you can see an entire room. It would be pretty good to have like a camera that works for higher resolution and where I can, you know, like do settings on the ISO and stuff. I don't know camera lingo. Wait, I want one of those. I wonder if there are any secondhand. One of the first that came up on Google was the blue the blue paper. So, probably. Den blå avis. Was, like, that came up before the Tech Giant. So, I would assume yes. It is absolutely criminal how few O's there are in here. Seems I've pre-sorted a few, though, so... Yoink. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! There we go. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I wanna make some more bracelets now. There are so many on DBA. Oh, shut. I went and bought the FX30 Cinema line because I wanted to do YouTube, It does not really work as well for streaming though, but the CV can be attached just like a complicated webcam. Oh, that's very cool. That is very cool. There we go. Okay. Anyways. Let's see. What do we have? You know what? Let's do one that's entirely green. And, does the letters for hello, John. Apologies for the deception. But I would... That one. Oh, by the way, what? Huh? Explain. Nani? Can you make an emote that's either OG yelling and crying cat or an emote that resembles it? I have no idea what you're referencing. I'm gonna need some references. If you can DM me a picture of that, cause else I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. You sent a pic? Okay, hold on. Oh, you will send me a pic. You haven't sent it yet. Oh, you've sent it? Okay, hold on. And just picking out a few. A lot of green beads. Not to be confused with green sleeves. Famously not written by Henry VIII because it came out and gained popularity after he died. Oh, that! I can try. I can certainly try. Unsure. Unsure. I can try. I make no promises. Sick. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna need to pick out only green letters. Green or teal. So, I need a H and a... Where are my J's? Where are the J's? There are the J's. That one's green. That one's green. And an A. That's blue. We go for teal. F. Where are my F's? We got another teal. T. Where the fuck are my T's? I don't know my letters. I can't read. Where the fuck are they there? D. B. eye. Oh no, I need a green eye. There. Hell yeah. W. First W of the bunch. E. Another T is needed. Oh no. Okay. M. S. I need 2 S's. Where are my S's? There are my S's. I have both a green and a teal. Amazing. And between them, I need a Y. Oh no. Oh no, this might be tricky. Oh no. Oh no. Where are the Y's? Oh no! Oh no! I might not have a green Y available. Shit, hold on. I use it so much and find that I just and find that just doesn't carry the same desperation. Maybe look at doing one for the chairman of said furry convention. I am very, very sure he would love it. I don't know who the chairman is. I'm not exactly sure who the chairman is. But yes, I would absolutely love to. I have forgotten what letter I was looking for. A Y. I need, oh, teal. There. Teal Y. And then, lastly, oh shit. Lastly, an R. I don't remember who the chairman is. That's blue. That's also blue. Shoot. Ads in 3 minutes. One of your absolutely best friends. Yes, that does not narrow it down, my guy. That absolutely does not narrow it down. Do I know him? I mean, I think Terrell might be pulling a fast one, but last I checked, you were no longer chairman. I might be wrong about that, though. Ah, Shiro! Yeah! Because he's old school weeb. I mean, if there's a specific, like, word or phrase that Shiro would love, then absolutely. I would love to bribe Shiro. Hell yes. I am always down to do bribery. Unless the bribery is of a cop, because ACAB. But, you know, beyond that, I love bribery. Dungeon Daddy, because he's actually a father. Okay, yes. 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 That is going on the list. That is going on the list. Yes. Also because theme. Yes. I did start these before I knew this year's theme. I think. Shame you can't make a white bracelet, because Shiro means white. Yeah, I know. Actually, Terrell, I don't know if I've met Shiro before, but, can you give me an estimate on Shiro's wrist size? So that I don't accidentally make one that's, you know, way too tiny or way too large. Because I don't remember if I've met Shiro. I've definitely talked to Shiro, but I don't think we've met IRL. I don't think we've met in Meat Space. About the same as mine. Okay, cool. That gives me an estimate, at least. Like 19, 20 centimeters, yeah. Cool. I'm going to finish this one up, and then we will make one for Shiro. Because hell yeah. Okay, I need to make sure that I'm actually keeping all the letters straight. So it's R, S, Y, and S. I'm going in backwards order because else they will, you know, M, T, fuck. M, T, W, I, B, D, T, F, A, J, H. Cool. Cool. That was stressful. Hold on. My wrist is like 18.5, so it should be barely loose on me. I can try it on Sunday at Ash's thing. Honestly, I might just bring all of these so that you can try them on, just so that I have a reference point. Cause okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna measure my wrists right here on stream because I don't know how thick my wrists are. I don't have a good reference point other than about the size of my wrist, you know? Holy fuck shit! I have 16 centimeter wrists. That is entirely too small. 16 centimeters, holy fuck, okay. Anyways. And that's generous, by the way. Anyways, so yes, I will be bringing all of them, just to have, like, 16 centimeters is perfectly fine wrist, thank you. Anyways, yes, I will bring, like, all of them if I remember, because I might, listen, here's the thing, I might be going directly from my wedding, so I might forget to bring them. It kind of depends if I circle back to the apartment before leaving or not. So there is that, else I'll just have to go off of vibes. Like, it should fit fairly loosely on me, basically. If it fits fairly loosely, it is a good Shiro size. Yes? Yes. Assert dominance, arrive fully dressed for wedding. Listen. I will be. Like, I will be dressed in the same clothes that I'm going to my wedding in. Important note. Our wedding is incredibly low-key. We're gonna be 10 people total. And neither of us are in traditional wedding attire. So haha, get fucked. Conservatives, I guess? Oh fuck. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Ah. Oh yeah, by the way, so I mentioned that I went to a funeral, this week. What I didn't mention is that, like, because I'm getting married soon, my wedding obviously came up in conversation. Because at a funeral, you meet people that you haven't seen in a hot minute, so, you know, people ask about this shit. And my sister got really pissy when I, like, everyone was asking, so, like, what are you gonna wear? And I was like, well, I'm sure I have pictures, because I'm, like, I know that I've sent people pictures of what I made that I'm wearing. And my sister got really huffy about it. Because she thought that I had sent pictures of the full outfit to my friends before I had sent it to her. Which is a fair reaction. That was not what I was saying, though. The reason that I specified pictures plural is because I have sent pictures of the individual pieces as I've been finishing them. Man, I can't wait for when you eventually have the celebration. Honestly, me too, but also, Anyways, here we have a, hello, John. Apologies for the deception bracelet. That is the longest phrase I've made. Oh my god. Incredible. That one goes in the shits and giggles pile. Mash, you could have asked for clarification before getting huffy. Have you met my sister? Like, I love her to bits, but have you met her? Do we think this is a good size for Shiro? Like, it's fairly loose on me. I think that will be the most comfy. It has been cut. Okay. Dungeon Deity. That's a lot of letters. Hold on. Oh yeah, also, Terrell, you are the person in chat that knows Shiro the best. Color scheme? Favorite colors? While I pick out letters? Oh no, I'm gonna need so many D's. Honestly, I might go for these flat ones just to keep it, like, neutral. Where are my U's? There are my U's. Color scheme. Neutral, blue is good too? Okay. Because the thing is, I only have these, like, pastel colors to work from. So blue works. Then I might actually go for the blue letters instead. Because I have this really nice navy and light blue. And I think that will go really well with the blue and white beads. N. There. Oh no, I'm gonna need more than one. Okay. G. Don. Geon. Don. Geon. Yes, I need. Hold on. Yoink! I'm honestly just gonna put this down over here. Bam. Let's see. I don't want one of these that's like white and blue. I want one of the blue and silver ones. But it needs to be an N. Is that an N? That is an N. Woo! So, we have Don Guion. He has a boy and a daughter, so maybe Dungeon in blue and Daddy in red and pink. Oh wait, I do have red and pink. Well, I have pink letters. I could do a mix. I could do a mix of both. Let's see. I think it would look better if I just mix it up, honestly. Like, mix up the colors of the letters. So, D, A. I'm gonna need pink D's. There's one. Where the fuck? Is that a D? Nope, that's an O. Shoot. Wait, I could just go for blue D also. Hold on. I just need a solid color D. There's a solid color D. Cool. Okie doke. I think if we switch out this D to be pink, and then maybe like every other, or maybe not quite every other, but you know, whatever. There we go. Okay. Definitely one of the ends should be pink. Oh no. Oh, okay. That might be good. Actually, I think I'm gonna switch that out and this. And we're gonna look for another pink N. This is a nightmare. And that is a W. Lol, saying it like that sounds like he has a daughter and also a boy he just kind of found. I mean, you're not wrong. He has a boy and a daughter. I swear, if there's not a single N in here, I'm gonna scream. I say as I pick up a blue N. That's not what I'm looking for. You can go in the pile. Fuck. Where are the pink N's? I just need one. Come on. No. Why? Why? That's a J. And that's a Z. Motherfuck. This is stupid. Why am I doing this to myself? I could just use a blue. It would not be that bad. It would literally not be that bad. It would be fine. But I would be honor bound to make the U pink then. There. I hate it. But we make do. Okay, so pinks and blues are what we're going for. Do we know if Shiro is a subscriber of Whimsy? Oh no, I dropped a yellow. Oh no. Do we know if Shiro cares for Whimsy? That is to say, would appreciate sticky outy things. I think I'm gonna play it safe, honestly. I'm gonna play it safe. What kind of Whimsy? Well, yes, the sticky outy kind. I don't think so, no. Very active man. Very fair. Then I will stick to just the beads, not the sticky outy beads. Cool. Ow. It is giving gender reveal party a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. There. Oh no, I need more blue. Anyways, what are y'all up to? I'm just sat here in complete silence, doing this bracelet. What are you guys up to? I think one more. That should be good. I'm cleaning crime scenes. Nice. Oh no. Oh no! Shit. Nature photography for my office. That sounds very cozy. I'm trying to get a perfect score across every map. Oh, hell yeah. Also, yes, Terrell, share. I require the art. I hunger. Art tax. Gib. Ah, fuck. There we go. There we go. We have one dungeon daddy for Shiro Husky when I see him. Hell yeah. Terrell sent me a video of hares that were running around the other day when I was feeling sad. Incredible. Terrell, share, gib. Gib. Munch. I am running low on tea. And also I would like a biscuit. Ah, my back. Ow. Okie doke. So, that's those two done and dusted. I think I'm gonna take a short break from doing this. I also would like a biscuit and epi slices. Man. The dragon's not home. He's out playing with a friend. So he's not here to make epi slices for me. So if I want any, I'm gonna have to go get up and get them myself. Thank you, I will hydrate. Cheers. Why does that keep showing? See, that thing is not meant to be there. The purple, the one that shows up like here, that's not supposed to be there, and I don't know why it keeps like unchecking It's not... Motherfucker. It's not meant to be visible. Hold on. Let me just... Yeah, cool. It's not meant to be visible. It's very annoying that it is visible. It's not supposed to be. Anyways, I did do this. Yes. Can you not delete that? Well, I just did. But also, no, so there is a point to it being there, because that is what is playing the sound. However, I do not want the visual. So I make it invisible so that it still plays the sound, but does not show the visual. I thought I had unchecked it on every scene in OBS, but either I hadn't, or it keeps rechecking itself, which it's not supposed to. Ah, yes, indeed. There are biscuits right there. I'm gonna get them. Hold on. I want biscuit. Here we go. Biscuits. They are Nut Crunch biscuits. And they are very tasty and spiced. Also, what are you hydrating with today? I did say at the top of the stream I am having some very lovely Earl Grey tea. Because some tea brand that I don't think I actually caught which one was, are doing a collaboration with the Moomins. So this is Moomin Papa's Earl Grey. It's very good. It's a little bit bitter, but I think that is because I have not yet figured out how to brew it properly. I might have a little experiment with cold brewing up.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Thank you. I will do that again. More sippy. How? And these are just, you know, biscuits from the co-op. They're very good. Munch. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that you'd resub, Lou. Thank you. You've been here so long that you could have had a stream, child. My parents bought those chocolate biscuits from Lou. And I had to restrain myself. Yeah. Lou makes really good biscuits. I ate two and had to sit on my hands to let my parents have the others. Oh no! Listen. When I was a child, when I was a small child, like 9, maybe 10 years old, maybe even younger, my grandmother attempted to coin a nickname for me. The nickname in question was Miss Pixelina Lou, because when I came over, I would bring my Pixelina games, and I would eat Lou biscuits. The cinnamon ones. Because I was a depressed child with a sweet tooth. It never really took off to anyone but my grandmother, but she still laughs about it sometimes. It is what it is. But yeah, that is to the extent, like, I would just sit with a box of Lou cakes. Yeah, fucking Bastogne, yeah, Bastogne cakes. I would just sit with a box of those and a big old glass of milk, and I would play Pixelina and I would eat those biscuits, and it was the best. I have dropped a group of pictures on Telegrammy. Feel free to share. What a good nickname, though. Honestly, it's one of her better ones. Hold on. I opened the Telegram. And then I showed the people maybe. Wait, hold on. Oh. Shoot. So how? Ah, okay. Nope. Stop that. Okay. So if we go here, and then, I think, like, aha! So here we see the murder of crows. And an attic. And more of an attic. And a rainbow. Double rainbow. Oh my god, nice. Wait, how the fuck did you get a picture of the end of a rainbow, dude? That's insane. That is an excellent murder of crows. Oh my god. Ah, they're proper crows too. Nice. Hell yeah. Honestly, these are some pretty good pictures. These are some really good pictures. Just gonna close down Telegram real quick just so I don't get notification noises during the stream. Anyway. Munch. I should go get more tea. I don't super wanna though. Okay. I think I'm going to combine a couple of prompts into a single prompt called Stinky Bastard Man. The attic is my barn. I love the woodwork. Ah, I see. It is excellent woodwork indeed. Maybe not Stinky Bastard Man. That feels very gendered. Let's do creature instead. That one I've been putting off. I want to have a ghost hunting sleepover in there. Why ghost hunting specifically? I must ask. Creatura. Where's the U? There's the U. Yoink. You think I should invite them to the sleepover instead? Yeah, why not? I did look at the at a projector and tarp, and then everyone can bring their inflatable mattresses, and then just a whole night of horror movies. Oh my god, yes, please, yes. Okay, so I'm doing one that says creature. I will also do one that says creature, which I will just find the letters real quick for that, because that is important that I remember my heritage. We need that, and then we need 2 E's. I don't remember how to spell creature. Lou, help. Lou, I don't remember if creatures with a T or with a CH. Help. I can't spell. No. Creature. Not creature. Creature. You know, like autism creature. It's C-R-E-E something. Yes, like creature. Like that, but like, how is it spelled? Because I know it's with a C and not a K. I just don't remember if it has a T or a CH. I also am pretty sure it has 2 U's. Hold on. Thank you. You will look up. Yes, thankies. This is incredibly important, actually. So, I appreciate. No, Terrell, you're being old. Stop. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be ageist. I am getting up there myself, after all, at least according to the young'uns. Centaur? No! No! It's a Tumblr thing. Thank you! Creature! Thank you! Yes! So first we have normal, au naturel, creature. There we go. What the ever-living Cthulhu's name is that supposed to mean? Listen. I cannot explain to you what creature is. Just know that it is deliberately misspelled. For reasons of endearment, usually. It's lighthearted slang for creature, denoting images of creatures that are small and or cute and or ugly in a way that's endearing. Yes, exactly. It is very specifically a descriptive noun used about, like, usually animals, but it is not exclusive to animals or things that are actually animals, or, like, it can be a thing that just sort of looks like an animal or sort of acts like it could perceivably be an animal, but it isn't, such as, like, ferrofluid. Ferrofluid is a creature. It started as a way of lovingly mocking the animals painted in the margins of old holy texts by monks. Yes. Yes, exactly. It's very good. Fucking medieval drawings that do not look like what they're supposed to look like. Yes. Yes, they're so good. Fucking incredible. Like, listen, if you don't know how medieval painters painted dogs, go look that up right now. Or cats. Cats is honestly better. Just like, look up just like Renaissance painting cat. I know that's not medieval, but like, just look up Renaissance painting cat. You will be delighted. It is wonderful, actually. I do find it important to point out that those margin pictures were drawn by monks, not artists. Yes, the painters have no excuse though. Exactly. Creature. Ordinary creature, and now creature. So we need another C. And then an H. And then a U. Where the fuck are my U's? There. And an R. Where are my R's? There. Creature. Hehe. And I will make this one my own size, because I have made a bunch that are not my size now, and I would like at least some that fit. Bracelets for the small people too, exactly. Genuinely, I honestly might just bring, if not all of these bracelet making things, maybe just like some, or I might not. I don't know. Like, it is an idea that I've been floating around in my head for a while because the dragon brought it up and was like, you should do that. And I was like, maybe. I don't know. It's very much one of those things of like, one, I have not been to this convention before. I know it's chill. That's all I know. And I kind of would just like to go and experience it before rocking any more boats. God, I should talk about that, shouldn't I? So, this is my first year ever going to Furtastic in Denmark. And before sign up had even started, I asked Jakey, who is one of the people putting this show on the road, so like, what's the con's policy on breasts? Because I am a trans person who has breasts. And typically does not cover these breasts when bathing. Because, you know, gender dysphoria, and also free the nipple. And and Jakey had to bring this up to the rest of the people arranging this. And I'm not saying that I'm the reason there's no pool this year. But I'm also not saying that I'm not the reason. I'm also not saying that I'm not the reason that there's no pool this year. Knaxer did chew me out about it a little bit, like, you know, lightheartedly. Good thing for me, and I guess people who enjoy looking at boobs, there's a beach nearby. I just, like, it's, why? You asked? Yes! Like, listen, it's one of those things where, like, it is genuinely a conversation I've had to have with people multiple times. The Puritans ruin everything, I know, right? Cause, like, the thing is, I didn't want to go and just assume, but also, these are furries. Who are, you know, famously a lot more open-minded about the human physique. So, you know, I didn't want to assume, but at the same time, I did kind of expect people to just be cool with it. But also, it is a public event, so, like, eh. Anyways, but yeah, it is a conversation I've had to have, multiple times, actually, in my adult life. Both just, like, with friends that I've gone swimming with, because it's the polite thing to do. But also, because I do scouting sometimes. And when you do scouting, you have to do with children. And, people have opinions on what is and is not child safe. And I am very aware that my opinions on what I think is and isn't child safe are very different from a lot of people's opinions on what is and isn't child safe. I am personally of the opinion that, children nowadays do not see enough grandma titties and enough grandpa dicks. And I think that is genuinely an important part of child development. Genuinely. Like, that is not a joke. I am not being facetious. I think it is incredibly important for a child's development that they see adult naked bodies of varying genders and sexes. I think that is incredibly important for a child's development. Anyways, I made creature. And, like, I am aware that that is a controversial opinion. I am aware. Did you make the John bracelet? I did. Hold on, let me find it. Here it is. I did make it. Also, hi. Hi, son. Welcome. You can barely see it. Oh well. Normalizing bodies is absolutely something that should be important for everyone. Yes, I'm aware. Like, it's one of those things. And like, I am very aware that, one, it is a controversial opinion that I have, and two, that a lot of people don't agree. I think that is something that should be changed, personally. But also, we live in Scandinavia. Like, it should not be that controversial an opinion to have in Scandinavia. Just like, for context, when I say that should not be a controversial opinion in Scandinavia, just like for people who live outside of Scandinavia, in Scandinavia and across Scandinavia, we have svømmehaller. I do not know how to translate that, swim halls, question mark, it is an indoor pool. That's what it is. Usually. You can also have outdoor pools. They go under the same name. Importantly, while yes, we have gendered changing rooms, they are only gendered from a certain age. Generally, the cutoff is around like 5 to 7 years old. Like up until you're like 5 or 7 or thereabouts, you can go with your parent into the gendered changing room that does not fit. For instance, let's say a mother is taking her son to the swim hall, to the pool. He can go with her into the changing room so that he doesn't have to go into a changing room alone, you know? And that is how most children in Scandinavia figure out what the human body looks like. Like, I have seen a lot of grandma titties in my time. I've seen so many grandma titties because I went swimming regularly. Like, I would go with my mom to the pool once a week when I was a child. Because it took me a really long time to learn how to swim. Like, I didn't learn how to swim until I was like 5, and then I forgot, and then I had to relearn it when I was 7. So there's that. Surprisingly, didn't see all that much grandpa dick. Well, unless you count my dad's. That sounds worse than it is. My parents are nudists. They're not. But just like walking around at home, why would they be wearing clothes? It's normal. It's normal to not wear clothes in your own home. I think all kids should be exposed to non-sexual nudity so that bodies become normalized and nudity is learned to be contextual. Yes! You could not, like, I could not have said it better myself. That is the perfect summarization of what I mean. Like, it is so important. It is so fucking important. And I feel like a lot of people forget that. And specifically, a lot of adults forget that. That it is important that children see naked bodies as a non-sexual thing. And that adults see naked bodies as a non-sexual thing. Anyways, back to bracelets? I'm sorry, son, that you had to, like, come in during that conversation, but, you know, I should make some more tea. I don't wanna. Okay. Yeah, I should also switch the tea leaves. This was the 3rd brew on these leaves, and it's still good. It's just, it is starting to taste a little bit like dishwater. So, I should probably put some new leaves in there. The lack of this is also why many adults feel really weird about going to the doctor with their intimate bits, even though it's completely non-sexual. Yes, thank you. Anyways. I did do one stinky. I might want to do one more. Devil Spawn. Let's do Devil Spawn. I want to do a couple of those, maybe. I don't know. I do want most of these to actually be one-off phrases, so let's do, like, that size. That's good. Hey, I agree, though I want to say that being exposed to nudity or living in Scandinavia hasn't made me cool with sharing my body with anyone. No one should ever observe me. Mood. Fucking mood. Honestly. But yes. But no, it's just like I'm unsure if I should share this story, mostly because it's the internet and everything lives forever on the internet, but okay. I will anonymize as much as I can. So, at a summer camp a couple years ago, we were, oh my goodness, thank you for the cheers, thank you. So we were at, basically, like, just a camping spot, very close to a lake. This was with scouts. We were at summer camp. And we were doing, like, a race in the forest that was very close to this lake. And we, like, basically we were, like, camped out, like, right next to the lake. And, you know, the children are doing this race, and it's a good time, and everyone's having fun. But this is also a public spot. Like, very importantly, this is a public spot. We are not the only people here. And an older gentleman comes down to the lake, strips naked, and hops in the lake. Like, not making anything of it, he just, you know, like, maybe like a, like, I don't know, 10, 20 meters away, strips naked, jumps in the lake, has a swim. And then eventually comes back up, dries off, puts his clothes on, and leaves. And there were certain adults in my scout group that were mildly outraged about this. Like, mind you, I did not hear a single thing from the kids. I don't even think they noticed. I'm gonna be so honest, I don't think most of them even noticed. Because they were busy doing a race, you know? But yeah, certain adults were mildly outraged. And I was just stood there like, no, that was literally normal. That was incredibly normal, actually. Like, I don't think he could have gone about that in a more normal way. He came here to have a little swim in the nude. Why should we be in the way of that? Like, we're literally so far away. I barely even noticed that he was naked until you pointed it out, you fucking weirdo. You know? I just... It's stuff like that that is the reason that I'm like, oh yeah, I should ask before I just, like, assume that everyone's cool with me, bathing topless. You know? I grew up going to Ravi Beach, at least a handful of times every year, and it's really normal to see naked people there. I learned to swim there. I cannot imagine being outraged at someone just swimming. No, exactly. And I just... yeah. It just sucks, honestly. But hey, there will always be people like that that get outraged about nothing. And sometimes, you just gotta let that go. You know? I have here a goodly little phrase. So I'm gonna put that on. Consent is key, especially when exposure can both be helpful and used as a learning tool, but also a thing that makes people uncomfy. I mean, yeah. But again, like, this was a public spot where listen, I am assuming that this guy, like, lives nearby and just comes to this beach, or this lake, like, once a week to have a swim. And, like, yeah, consent is key, but also, this is... it's one of those things where I feel like, okay, if you don't want to look at that, then look away. You know? I don't know. Oh yeah, in a public spot, you have no control over other people. No, exactly. Exactly. Like, I just don't understand the outrage about it. I really don't. Like... And again, especially because he was not making a big deal of anything. He was literally just there, swimming, and then he left. I don't know. Anyways. But yeah, like, I grew up, like, going to beaches, and, like, we weren't, like, my mom and my sister and I, we weren't full nude, but none of us were wearing bikini tops. Not a single one of us. And most women around us weren't either. Like, I don't think there were that many people who were, like, full nude, but I would not have been surprised if there were. So, like, I don't know. It's just one of those things. But yeah, also, so my point, actually, is that I've already rocked the boat, at the FurryCon. So I don't want to rock it too much. But also, they can't stop me from not wearing a bikini top if we go to the beach, because according to Danish law, I don't have to wear one. I still feel a little awkward being fully nude around people. It's one of the things that's also learned, yeah. Because we learn from such a young age that it's wrong to be naked, yeah. That's also, like, I don't think I'd be comfortable being full nude around people, but, like, going to the beach, it feels weird for me to wear a bikini top. Despite having breasts. Like, it feels fucking strange. Because I'm just not used to it at the beach. Because people are so weird about bodies. Yes. Exactly. But, like, fucking Lou, you remember when we were at the summer house, when we were at the Dragon's grandparents' summer house, and we went to the beach, and I didn't wear a top. And do you remember what David said? Do you remember? Because that tided me over for my life. So our friend David said that it was refreshing to see boobs in a non-sexual way. He felt refreshed. And I thought that was beautiful. All bodies are weird forever and ever. Yes. I don't feel strongly about it either way. The moment I take off my shirt and show my stomach, I feel as exposed as I can feel. Yeah. Man, knowing that a dude friend was like, that was refreshing. I don't know, it made me so happy. It made me so stupidly happy that he was just like, huh, yeah, that was nice. He said specifically that he thought he'd feel very weird, way weirder about it, but realized that it was just nice to see titties and not in a sexual way. Yes. And man, that was just so good. It, not only did it make me feel good about myself, it was just also heartwarming and, I don't know, comfortable. It was comforting to know that a dude friend was just like, ah, yes, breasts, but, non-sexy. That was very nice. That was a very, very nice feeling. There we have Devil Spawn. Hell yeah. we are getting to the end of my list. Next up is Bastard. I don't think I should add Bastard, honestly. I don't know, maybe. I have done Stinky, so I will delete that one. Void Being. That one needs a bajillion more typos, though. Okay, hold on. So... Why not? Why no Bastard? I mean, I can do Bastard. Let's see. Void. Actually, let's do, instead of an O, let's do an Hold on. I have my O's. They're not here. They're in here. Ah! They're in this little... Love this song. This song is pretty good. If no one wants it, I do. Fair. Hold on. Would. Don't think I have any I do not. Sadness. How can one further misspell Void Being? It's so bloopy. Yeah. I'd take a Papa Paladin, even if I'm, going to my first ever Ren Fair in the UK instead of the FurryCon. Oh my god, how dare you, sir. But yes, I can do a Papa Paladin for you. But first, I need ideas on how I can further misspell Void Being. Yes, thank you, Terrell. That is incredible. Let's see, I need an E. And another E. Just a blue. And then an N. And a G. Where's the G? Where's the G? There's the G. Blue. Yes. There. Take me with you. All sold out saws. Oh my god! Thank you for the bits! Holy shit! Thank you for the biddies! Scares the shit out of me every single time. Terribly generous goose. Yes! What the fuck, dude? I emptied my biddy bags. Dude, that scared the shit out of me. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Why? Why would you do this?
Good boy.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Sir? Sir? Uh... Okay. 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 I'm gonna take a short break and get myself some more tea, and then we'll be back. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, bye. Hold on. I've completely not seen what's going on in chat. Hold on. Huh? I'm thirsty, but all my water tastes bad. Ice sad and dry. Try some sugar-free soda. Stores are closed. Netto's open. A little while longer, maybe. I don't have a Netto nearby. It's fine. I'll survive. Maybe, water with some lemon and cucumber. I don't have either, but I have melon. Maybe that'll work. Blend melon and put in some ice and a little, good sweet alcohol. No booze. I'm gonna chop it up and chuck it in some ice. Honestly, lemon water sounds really good. Lemon water sounds really, really good. Not lemon. Melon. Melon water. Anyways, I have restocked on tea. I have Nessie in there. It's very cute. I should not let it steep for too long because it is the first steep and it gets really bitter if it steeps for too long. So. I have found that with these leaves, you do need them to, like, wake up, kind of like with a tea cake. But because it's, like, it's loose leaf tea. It's not, like, powder tea. So. Ooh, honeydew. Honeydew is really good. Fucking love a honeydew. Yeah, did turn out a little bit bitter. I think some lemon in there would be really good. I just don't have any. And I fucking hate bottled lemon juice. Bottled lemon juice tastes like Satan's armpit. And I don't want it. Earl Grey has an optimal brewing temp of 80 degrees. Yeah, that is what I did this time. I've been going for 60 or 70 previously, and it wasn't quite doing it for me, so I tried 80 now, and it's definitely an improvement. Hold on. Burpums. But I do think it would be really good with some lemon in there. I'm not used to drinking Earl Grey straight. I'm used to a lot of sugar and milk. I've been getting into drinking my tea straight, just for, you know, being a tea connoisseur or whatever. But also just because sometimes sugar and milk is not the answer, actually. Sometimes sugar and milk does not make it better. But yeah, I think it would be really, really good with some lemon. I just don't have any. Earl Grey is arguably the best tea to add lemon to, yes. Although I also like just a little milk, yeah. It definitely, like, Earl Grey should not be drunk straight. That is for fucking sure. Because it has a bit too many of those bitter compounds. Because it gets them, I believe, from both the tea and the bergamot. But the bergamot is a very nice floral flavor. It just needs a little bit of help from some lemon or some sugar to, you know, stand out. Between all the bitter notes. So. Oh, shit. Hold on. It's meds check time. If you need to take your meds, you should take them now. Unless you need to take them at a specific time, in which case don't do it just because I said so! I have my meds ready to go. I'm sorry. Terrell's comment. I enjoy hearing about tea. That cracks me up. It has a massive amount of tannins, even for black tea. Yeah, it really do. It really do. But it's so good though. English breakfast can be drunk black. I disagree. Any white and green tea can be drunk black. But most black tea should be drunk with an additive of some sort. Earl Grey especially, yeah. I highly disagree that English breakfast can be drunk black. Unless you mean black like you would drink coffee. In which case, I mean, yeah, sure. Like, if you're only drinking it for the caffeine, of which I'm pretty sure English breakfast has the most. I'm not actually 100% sure on that. Then sure, you can drink it black, but if you want to enjoy it, you should add sugar and milk. Honestly. Also, learn from my mistakes. Don't add honey to Earl Grey. It's bad. I like honey. Don't add honey to Earl Grey. It's bad. Honestly, just don't add honey to tea in general. Honey should not be hot. Honey should be warm at most. Honey should not be hot. I've started very serious. Wait. Oh, you've started at looking at pipe smoking again? But bro, why? Like, aesthetically, yeah, sure, but no. That shit'll kill you, my guy. I really like black English breakfast and also Earl Grey with honey. Bro, you have terrible taste. Or I have terrible taste. Honestly, at this point, it could be either. Honey should be spicy. Honestly, yeah. Honey is really good in, like, anything that's spicy. Honestly, just, honey is really good as a sugar substitute in most recipes. Like, anything with spices is really good with honey, also. It just has more flavor than sugar, but it's not very good as a flavor enhancer, which is where sugar is better. So I like sugar for teas more because they enhance the flavor of the tea, whereas honey can sort of overshadow or even muddy the flavor, and that's the part that I kind of don't like. Like, honey fights the tea flavor, sugar enhances it. Get a bubble pipe. Maybe I just like tea a little bitter. Yeah, maybe you do. Anyways, we have a wood being. Hell yeah. Okay. I was thinking. Oh yeah. Okay. So I have a candy bracelet that I love. And it was made from a lack of letters. It says foul drip worm. And I love it. It's hilarious. I think it's hilarious. It's one of those phrases that just sort of came out of I was running out of letters. So it's FAUL DRYP WU with an umlaut RM. I love it. I will make 3 of them. Lou, can you write that in the chat so I can add it to my list, because I do not currently have access to my keyboard. I find that when I drink tea with honey, it's like sip, honey, honey, herbal leaf, honey, tea, 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 tea. I don't find that. I find that it's like, this should be herbal and floral, and instead it tastes like... It tastes like it's filling my mouth with like a sickly sweetness. Oh, you were busy. Okay, hold on. FAUL space DRYP space W U with an umlaut RM. Foul drip worm. Because I want, like, 3 of them. Because I love it. I love it so much. Yes! Thank you! Because the only way I can get text onto my list is by copying and pasting. Because I can't reach my keyboard. It's under this thing. Okay. Let's make some foul drip worms. Where the fuck are the F's? There. Happy to be of service. Thank you, thank you. Oh no. My lack of whys. My severe deficiency in whys! Okay, we're fine. I have a severe Y deficiency. Foul drop worms go hungry to bed. Foul drip. I don't think I have any U's with umlauts left. Because I did, after all, use all of them. So I'm just gonna use normal U's. It's fine. Oh no. There. I have enough letters for 3 of these. I'm gonna make 3 different sizes. So, I will make an extra one that is, like, roughly my size. And then, based on that, I will make one that is a little bit bigger, and one that's a little bit bigger. Come on. There. That should be good. Nice. Let's start with the big one. Where the fuck did I put my needle? Oh no. Oh no. Ah, there it is. Cool. You sniz? Bless. Blessings. I thought I heard the mans. Did I hear the mans? Hello? I heard the mans. Yay, the mans is home. Blurst snoozing. Dwayne is home. I am happy. Oh my god. Are you saying oh my god to the fact that Dragon's home? Dragon has returned to his horde. Yes. Mod Supreme return. Don't let him hear you say that. His ego will blow up. I kid, obviously. Okay, so. Worm. Drip. Stroking his ego is the only way I can get him to stop goosing me. Listen, bro, I don't think that's gonna help. I'm gonna be so honest. This man cannot be bought. But do keep trying. And foul. Foul drip worm. Listen, you can be mad about it. I don't think it's gonna help. But again, like, keep trying. Everyone has a price. Alright. Oh, actually, genuinely, this game, so this song is from Night in the Woods. This game is what, like, pushed me over the edge to actually buy a bass back in the day. Like, I played this game when I was a wee teen. I was but a wee teen doing babysitting on the side so that I had, you know, money that was my own. And playing this game is what pushed me over the edge to actually buying a bass that I still have to this day, and I still practice on sometimes when I feel motivated to do so. I am by no means a talented bassist, but I try. And I do practice sometimes. It's very difficult to find motivation for an instrument you're not that good at if you don't have, like, external pressures to learn it. But yeah, like Night in the Woods and Marceline the Vampire Queen are the reasons I own a bass. It's such a good game, it really is. It is one of my favorite games of all time. There we have one foul drip worm, Now for the next one. Teehee. Hello. Smoochies. Thinking of you. I got smoochies. I am getting eepy, which is annoying, because drip worms, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna drink some more of my tea. Very nice. Honestly, like, I know that I made a playthrough of Night in the Woods on my YouTube channel way back in the day. It might be privated, honestly. I don't remember. But, like, I might do another playthrough of Night in the Woods, because it's just such a good game. And I have more experience doing voice acting now, because I've been streaming for a longer time. And I've practiced more. I think that would be a fun time. Melon water is awesome? Hell yeah, dude. Fucking update. Nice. But yeah, like, let me know if y'all would be interested in me playing my favorite game of all time. Again. Or, like, one of them, because, let's be honest, Portal is my, like, of-all-time game, but, Night in the Woods is definitely up there. Oh yeah, and I promise I will get back to, BioShock eventually. And of course the first thing Dragon does is Goose Lou. Yes, of course. I will get back to BioShock. I've been needing to do some chill streams, while we're packing. I thought BioShock would be chill. It turned out to be not so chill. So, I've just needed a little bit of a break, after doing exactly 2 episodes. But, you know, happens. I've done nothing to deserve this. Bro, you literally talked about bribery earlier. Anyways, but yeah. I hope that's okay. I needed this. And also, I wanted to, you know, make a few more, because it's very soon, suddenly. July feels very not that far away, all of a sudden. Don't apologize for the content you make, bro. Thanks. We're getting fed. True. I don't know, I can definitely feel myself getting caught in the, am I doing the thing people actually want to watch, or thing, you know? Which is not good. That is a bad rabbit hole to fall down. Like, just for anyone doing any creative work where viewership is a thing. Just, like, do what you want to do, and the people who want to watch what you do will find you. Don't worry so much. Like, actually, so the Dragon and I have been watching a lot of Tom Scott, because he came back, and he put it really, really well, in that, essentially, like, you can put out the thing that is popular, and the thing that will get you a bajillion views and make you a lot of money, but that will also attract the kind of crowd that watches that, you know? And that might not be the crowd you want to attract. Like, for instance, let's take Tom Scott as an example. He does educational content. Like, he does educational videos about places and things and just, like, random shit. He goes out, he finds smart people to talk about the thing they're passionate about, and then he interviews them. And that is incredible stuff. And I like watching that. But someone who's maybe, like, I don't know, 5, and has the attention span of a squirrel, might not enjoy that so much. And, like, I don't know, I've been thinking about, like, the reason I stream, and a lot of the reason I stream is because it's a good way for me to just, like, hang out with people. But also, I wanted to be a YouTuber when I was a kid. Genuinely. Like, that was the career I wanted for myself when I was a child. I have since figured out that, maybe not. Just because there's a lot of, like, business stuff, and me being my own boss is a bad idea. But I don't know, I still flirt with the idea sometimes of, like, yeah, but, like, if it took off, then that would be pretty cool. I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to be a YouTuber when I was a kid, and then I started doing streaming, because, I don't know, it's low effort enough that it's something I want to do. Like, it's something I find myself looking forward to doing. And I really enjoy hanging out with all of y'all, and, like, yeah, I care a little bit about the numbers, but I try not to, because it's really bad for me. He was mostly talking about it because he changed his format from short-form videos to long-form videos. Yeah, that's true. He used to do, like, mostly, like, 4 to 10 minute videos, but now he's doing, like, 20 to 40. Jacksepticeye said it very well in a video of his. He said, of course you want to follow the trend of the time if you want to grow your audience, but if you don't like what you're making, only people who don't notice or don't care will stay to watch. And that's not the kind of audience you want. No, exactly. And that's, like, it's a trap that I am very cautious of. And that I I don't usually talk a lot about, unless I'm doing, a stream like this where it's a bit more like a heart-to-heart sort of thing. Of like, yeah, if you're not careful, it's really easy to start chasing numbers. It is incredibly easy to fall into that trap of starting to chase numbers. And sometimes it works. Sometimes it gets you the people you want that, hang out for you. And sometimes it gets people who are just there for the thing that specific stream or video is about and nothing else. Actually, like, I don't know. Oh, shit. This one's shaped like an elephant. Cute. Thank you. But yeah, it's really easy to fall into that trap, and I try my best to not fall into it, but it's not always easy. It also doesn't help that I am notoriously really bad about not comparing myself to others. Like, it is an issue I have. And like, it's not so much a competitive thing as it is just, I'm really bad about comparing myself to others and feeling shitty about myself. Like, it's more an anxiety thing, I guess. And that is also something that I work on a lot. Of like, not being jealous of people I have deemed better than me. Simply for, I don't know, it's a validation thing. I mean, not really. It's just, cause again, like, no amount of validation can fix it. It's very much I need to, like, remind myself that I have it good, because I do, and that no one, like, that someone having it better than me can't take away that I'm doing good. I'm still doing good, like, regardless of other people doing better, Like, okay, so, really, really good example of this, actually. When I was, like, 17, I did Krav Maga. I have since started up again, but, in the middle of moving and blah, blah, blah. Not the point. When I was 17, I did Krav Maga in a club of primarily really, really buff dudes. Like, these were not just regular buff dudes, these were men shaped like Doritos. Foul dripworm, by the way. There we go. Haha. These were, like, I call them beefsteak men. They were shaped like Doritos. They were triangular. And I was a stick in the wind. Of a 17-year-old. Comparatively quite short. And also shaped like a spaghetti noodle. I was on this team. And there were 3 women and like 10 dudes who were all shaped like Doritos. And me being shaped like a spaghetti noodle, did I compare myself to the ladies in this class? No! I compared myself in my ability to do sit-ups and push-ups and squats and whatever to the Dorito dudes. Was this good for my mental health? No! Absolutely no, it was not. And it's the reason I had to stop. Because it was really bad for me, and I, like, couldn't figure out how to not do this. I have since figured out, somewhat, that, like, hey, when I fall into this spiral, maybe just, like, Go away, assess, calm myself down, do some grounding. It works most of the time. But yeah, it's more of an expectation thing, yeah. And it's a thing. And it's a thing that I know I'm not the only person struggling with. But it's also one that I don't see talked about a whole lot. I don't know. I think it's because we all have just agreed as a society that jealousy is ugly and therefore should never be talked about. Which, yes, jealousy is ugly, but if you struggle with it, you should absolutely be able to talk about it, you know? Anyways, that was the last of the foul dripworms. I'm just gonna remove that one from the list. Delete. We're gonna do maybe one more. And then I think that's it for the stream. So, we're gonna change the subject. Because I'm not leaving the stream at such a heavy one, so... I'm already out of watermelon water. Oh no. I am thirsty. Hell yeah, dude, make some more. My tea is really bitter. It definitely needs either some sugar and milk or some lemon, but I don't have any lemon, and I don't want to put sugar and milk in it myself. Because that requires me to get up. Ow. Hold on, I need to stretch my legs. Ow! Oh, right, yes. Hold on. I need to find the goodbye one. Hold on. Where the fuck did I put it? Oh no. Oh shit. Da 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 da. There's the one I was looking for. Okay. Yes, so it is all of the O's that are replaced with Okay. Because I want to make one that says good girl. But I'm unsure if the I should also be replaced with an Is it the new T? Yes, it is the new T. What kind of shenanigans do you want to get up to in Terrell's new place? Do you want to go stick hunting with me? Yes. So you can find the best thing? Yes, absolutely. I would love to do that with you. I need a G. That's not the G's, that's the Q's. There are the G's. And then I need my bag of strange letters. And I need some umlauts. So, do we want the I in girl also replaced with an O with an umlaut? Because I think that would be quite funny. Why not both? Because I'm only making one right now. Oh! Like that. It's not a U, it's an O with an umlaut. So, good girl. Good girl. That's very a dread for the DM coded. Is Gru in the house? Yeah, I think I will just do the O, no I on this one. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Very good, very good. It's totally a dread for the DM. I got a dread for the DM. Peggy, what mice in the carpet? Yeah. Man, it's I've been slowly making my way through that campaign. 'Cause like I'll be watching it sometimes at work, which is a lot of fun. But sometimes I want to conserve my phone battery just a little bit. I think that we all should cut out some Kaulinizan every time we visit Terrell, we should place one somewhere in the house. Yes! Yes! There's a bead inside this bead, and I cannot get it out. It is stuck. Goodbye. Okay, thank you. The dragon fix. The dragon do a fix. Counter offer, exactly that, but little scrungly Easter chickens instead of Kauliniza. Oh, ¿por qué no los dos? I will warn you, Molly also lives here, and I have not met a woman who is more Christmas happy. So those Kauliniza will be found, but not by me. Amazing. We will instruct her to leave them for you. What is this music? It is, Goron's Ragan. I will skip it, because it is a bit out there.
Thank you.
Wait. You missed one. On the inside. 2. Yes. That bead had more than one bead stuck in there. Yeesh. But now they're both out. So that's nice. Are they just... Oh my god, it's not even beads, it's spheres. Well, that is good girl. And that is also the last bracelet of the evening. Woo! So, that is it for me. I am going to just take a picture of the bracelets we've made tonight, post them to my Tumblr before we raid anyone, so that I have that ready.
Good boy.
Ah, thank you. No more? Nah, I'm big tired. And like I said, I've had a little bit of a rough weekend, so I need to conserve my energies for work tomorrow. So, don't you worry, I'll make sure that there's some that'll be found by you and some that might never be found. Very fun. Hold on, I'm just gonna spread them out a little bit so that they're mostly legible. Don't mind me. I'm just snapping pics. There we go. A suggestion for a game could be Scriptorium. Never played it, but sounds like it would be up your alley. It's very... Ooh! I will definitely have a look at that. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just post this picture to the tumbles first. There. Okay. So, who do we want to raid? Oh, actually, first I was gonna look at Scriptorium. That was up. Hold on. Scriptorium. Oh, that does look very fun. I will add that to my wish list. Hell yeah. So, who are we raiding today? Oh, Quartz is live. Let's raid Quartz then. I can do fuck all because keyboard gun. Require assistance. The dragon is on it. Yay! Alright, so that is it for now. Yes. Remember that. Yes. So, that's it for now. Bye!